You open up your phone, tap the buy button on a stock, and almost instantly a little green checkmark pops up. Trade executed. You now own a piece of a company. It feels identical to adding a book or a blender to your online shopping cart. But stock markets don't have a central warehouse full of Apple or Tesla shares just waiting to be shipped out. The market is actually a two-way street. For every single share you want to buy, an actual human or an institution on the other end has to decide to sell it at that exact moment. So let's freeze time, right in that 1/10 of a second after your thumb lifts off the screen. Your request becomes a tiny digital pulse, diving headfirst into an invisible, high-speed maze. Following this pulse as it races to find its match shows us how your phone actually connects to the machinery of the public markets. Inside that pulse are 4 specific instructions: the company you want, like AAPL for Apple, whether you're buying or selling, how many shares you want, and the specific rules for the price you'll accept. You can't take those instructions directly to the stock exchange yourself. Instead, your order flies straight to your broker, the licensed guide who acts as your gateway to the market. The moment your broker receives your ticket, they must scout the market for the most favorable deal. Their system weighs the lowest price against how fast the trade can happen and the odds of the order going through. They act as your high-speed personal advocate, working to get you the best overall outcome in a crowded digital room. With those instructions locked in, your broker stands at a massive digital intersection. They have to choose the right path to send your order down. The most famous path leads to public stock exchanges, like the New York Stock Exchange, where millions of orders line up to be matched. But there are other routes. Your broker might send your order to a wholesale firm with massive inventory, bypassing the public exchange for a faster fill. Or, if another customer is selling those shares, the broker can match the two of you directly. Whichever path is chosen, the climax is always the same. In a fraction of a millisecond, your request finds a matching order. They collide, the deal is struck, and legal ownership of the shares transfers to you. This multi-path network runs constantly in the background. It provides the hidden infrastructure that ensures you can reliably trade your assets whenever the market is open. Let's unfreeze time. We zoom out of the fiber optics and back to your living room. The trade executed notification appears. That entire journey happened faster than you could blink. But there is a final step. While that digital handshake is instant, the actual physical transfer of your money to the seller and their shares to your account takes a little bit longer. This graph shows the difference. The top line represents that instant digital connection. The bottom line tracks the official handshake, a process where the actual cash and assets swap places by the end of the next business day. During this window, a neutral third party steps in to act as a referee. They review the math and make sure both sides actually have the money and the shares they promised before finalizing the swap. Decades ago, this required human runners physically carrying paper stock certificates across crowded trading floors. Today, it's an invisible network that never stops moving. That buy button is your personal signal to a high-speed logistical engine, working to put the power of the market into your hands.